Hello and welcome back to Operations Void. This week we are going to showcase two of the ships, and since no one asked for any specific ships, I'm not going to showcase the battleship. The battleship's actually pretty easy to run. So I'm going to showcase the harder ones to run, which are the cruiser, the Fiji. I ran that last week, and the destroyer. And I'm going to use the builds that I said I liked most. But first, I'm going to mention a couple things that have changed since the PTS. First off, your equipment. You have to purchase equipment. So you upgrade buying bundles using these star coins. And so the upgrades that I went through last week are through these star coins. Second are the holes. A lot of them, if they have two symbols here, one is when the shield is active, the other is when the shield is destroyed. So the concealment when the shield is active, and then when the shield is destroyed, you get ship's speed. And so yeah, so that's that one. Universal is when the shield is active, you get torpedo damage, and when it's destroyed, main battery and phaser damage go up. So both for this destroyer, I'm actually going to use the concealment in this time, but either of them work well because concealment's actually pretty good. But like when you get this concealment, it's really good. And then the way that you get coins to unlock the different holes. So a single hole costs 240 coins total to unlock, and to get a single set of that. You get coins and you get unlocks for the top armor set through the reward path. So you have coins through the reward path, and when you get to the certain point, you have an infinity section, and that's where you just can get more coins. And I believe that the coins are not only for the unlocks, but they're probably going to be used for something in the armory if you can just get a bunch of them in the battle pass. Either that or they're a stand-in for something else. You might have chests or something. They are kind of protective on that. Anyways, so when also on the battle pass, you have the collection items. So the Borg Sphere, Botleth, you have Borg Queen and Enterprise D, whatnot. These are going to go for the collection, and the module sets, as I mentioned, these are as you get these module sets, these unlock the sets for the top row in the ship. So the collection over here, really quickly, collection goes here. This is what gets the equipment. You get these buffs and bonuses. And I think that covers it for the changes. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and go into battle. So, as you can see, we have 3 battleships, and then I'm in the cruiser in this one. So this is actually from week 1. So this is technically, we are fully upgraded in a ship. And this is one of the maps. They actually have a few different maps for this, just where the islands are. These maps actually have a lot more islands than you're used to, so you're going to have to you're going to have to pay attention to where you're going, because there will be islands, lots of islands. You'll run into islands. So we're going to go ahead and use this because using this as much as possible helps our DPM, since it does the same amount of damage to shields and to ships. It doesn't really matter if we use it to shields or ships. For our guns, however, do more damage to the ships, so that's why we have them There. And as you see, we are using the slow guns. Really slow. I don't know why this is even an option to have 20-second reloading guns. Yeah. We have battleship reload. Anyway, so yeah, so this is one of the things. This is why you don't take the guns. But as you see, the reload on our super ship bar progress is actually going pretty well. Especially since the guns, they are accurate. Like these ones are accurate. They're nice, but 20-second reload. No. Not on a light cruiser. Okay, I actually don't know if this is a light cruiser or not, or whatnot, because the enemy ships they have weird armor. I could not tell you what armor they have because it's weird. Because you can citadel them with these sap guns. Yes, you could citadel the battleships with the sap guns. See? We got citadels on the battleship from far away as it was angled. Anyways, we threw our torpedoes at it. All the torpedoes for all the ships are single launch, unless they are the blue glowing homing ones. I've actually not tried those because they have less damage. Sure, they home in and they fly over targets, but you need to home in on them. And two, you need to and yeah, they don't do much damage. Whereas these, when they hit, they slap. Like, we did not need to throw all 4 of those at there. We could have thrown 1 and it would have been dead. And so these gear marks, both on the map and in front of us, these provide fleet-wide buffs. So not only for you, they provide fleet-wide buffs to damage dealt, reduce damage taken. Yeah, see, increased enemy ships, incoming damage reduced. Yeah, so it's only those 2, but it's helpful win the battle to get as many of these as possible for your team. And yeah, no. So one thing about these is since they're normal guns, we actually have to aim. So we're going to oh yeah, I guess I used my super, which was to reduce the cooldown of things. And so yeah, because this has a support super, or it helps my consumables cooldown, which the shields for everybody is nice, but the real reason why you use it is for the really wide burst damage to everybody, because that is big damage. When you're hitting multiple ships at once, it is big damage. Ah, we missed. Why'd you have to stop? And because we chose the worst possible guns, we have to rely on torpedoes and the consumable damage. So as you see, we only threw out 2 because he's already half health to try and see where he's at. I'm going to throw 1 more at him. And he's dead. I'm going to throw 1 at this one. And we were saving, hoping to like his shields would go down, but shields aren't down. There we go. Now we're getting some hits. And I guess as the cruiser, both the cruiser and the battleship have shields that can withstand fire. Destroyer cannot. And so I'm looking at these, but then I see my allies over there. So this is one thing that you can do with the orbital strike consumable. Oh, look, we just got a double kill. So you can strike across the map. And I didn't know what HP they were at. Just like, let's shoot those over there and get 3 ships, because the more ships I can get in the air orbital strike, the more damage I get. That one just happened to get me 2 kills as well. And, you know, if I was in any other ship, I'd be doing much better, because that ship would not be alive. And we're using the shields for everybody instead of just for us, because we're trying to help the 2 pal there as well. So I'm going to throw 1 torpedo there. And that's it. So we're going to throw the rest over there. And try and get as many into the orbital strike area as possible. There we go. I see, we get a sort of, and that's 12. That's 12 hits. How do you get 12 hits off the one salvo without them being? So that's probably the gimmick. You have 20-second reload, but they're super accurate. This reminds me of a certain Spanish ship. Yeah, the Amray Talquendo. Yes. So after seeing 3,000 damage on that one shot, yes, we're going to use torpedoes on the destroyer. Now, yes, this ship is nice. You get a heal, you get the shield recharge, you get the orbital damage, you get everybody gets a shield recharge. The consumables are nice, and being able to use the consumable cooldown button often is a big bonus. So that is why you don't grab these guns. You grab the guns that reload quickly, either the lasers or the other guns. How are you alive? You should be dead. There you are. That's better. And so we get to use the button. And we activate our shields and orbital bombardment. So one thing you don't have to worry about with the orbital bombardment is it doesn't hurt allies. And there we go. We got the last 2. And so the nice thing with the attacking is you actually get a little bit more time to complete the mission, because well, you're just attacking and capturing areas, and so you can go around and kill all the ships, and there's not actually that many spawns. It doesn't feel overwhelming, or it didn't during the first round of PTS. I don't know if they'll change it yet, but we'll have another video once it comes out, and I can go into details and tell you if anything actually has changed from the PTS that we're working on now to the live server. The only thing left we have here now is to pick up the... actually nothing, because they drop more of the gears than we can pick up. So you get more bonuses, more buffs if you pick up more, but you only need to pick up a certain number for your star. So there we go. This is a 5-star win, where we captured all key areas, collected enough debris, and killed enough ships for our 5 stars. And as you see, we get a lot of rewards, but you don't actually get that many in live, because you have to have more stars for each level. This is just a PTS thing. And so Vulcan's response, you repose it. I don't know how to pronounce that. But anyways, so 8 kills, 3 citadels, 150 hits, 12. And we still got 460k damage. So as you can see, shield hits with shields down, shield damage are different. And this brings us to pretty low on the team, actually. Now, they fixed the XP, so you'll see in the next battle the XP is much more reasonable and not this crazy amount. And so you see here our main battery is only 100, not so much, but our torpedoes are actually where we get most of the damage. And yeah, just looking through the ships that we can do. Anyways, with that, we'll go ahead and go into the next battle. Okay, so here now we're in the destroyer, and I'm choosing what ships we're doing because no one told me what ship I should play in or what they wanted to see. So I went with the two that I liked. CV is nice and all. It's more difficult to play. Actually, the cruiser and the battleship are the easiest to play, where the destroyer and the carrier are the hard ones to play. The cruiser, as with the last game you saw, was really nice with the consumables. This one, the way we're doing it is a little bit different. As you can see, if you can see, the map has changed a bit, so this is a different map. And in this time, instead of attacking, we are defending. Defending is much harder because you have 5 locations in different spots that you have to defend. And this is, yeah, it's difficult. So in this one, each spawn. Yeah, I'll let them talk. Blah 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 blah. They're chatty. But anyways, in each spawn there is going to be a single ship that has the gear, and that's where you get the buff in this one. And then after the first spawn, they will spawn in the corners, and each corner spawn will have a single buff. You have to pick up 4 of them in order to get the secondary. So in this one, you want to keep control of all 5 key areas for 5 stars. If you don't take all 5, then you can lose 2, but you have to keep control 3 to win the battle. 4 and 5 are extra stars. So as you see, we used our EMP burst to say fuck you, no shields for you. And so now we're aiming down, and we are making sure that we're aiming on the line. And we get 1 kill and lasers. So the thing about this ship is the replay. As you see, the guns aren't moving. So this is a replay rather than a recording, and so you can see issues with the replay where the guns don't track correctly because it's tracking based on an Akatsuki, or no, it's just going forward. It's forward backwards, but in game it actually goes. And so when I'm shooting torpedoes, I generally shoot on the line or a little bit off the line where I think the ship is going to change to. So right now we're going in. So let's see. Yeah. Does it work? No. Okay, so our ship has the ability of concealment while the shield's up. It has like a 4-point-something kilometer concealment. It's really nice. So right now we're focusing on the lasers, on the shields, trying to get those down, so that our torpedoes, they will hit unshielded targets. Well, hopefully. So a couple of torps in, and that's 1 dead. And so now we know where one's dead, so we're just going to shoot where the other one was. And as you can see, we're shooting, and we got him killed. And so, just like with normal ops or normal things, yes, you can blind fire stuff. And this is really nice about the lasers, is because they nearly instantaneously hit something, you don't have to worry about a target going behind an island, because you can still hit them right as they're going behind an island. Now I see him, he's going, backing up, so we're just going to pummel him. All the torpedoes. And our F key is back. We just used our F key and it's already back. The turret traverse on this ship is actually pretty nice. So usually the turrets and the torpedoes are on target. I just noticed the torpedo reload doesn't actually display on the thing either. So here, now you see our torpedo reload. So yeah, the torpedo reload doesn't actually display. Anyways, you have because it's 3 sets of 4 torpedoes, it's even better than the Akatsuki that it's based off of, meaning that you are in between the Akatsuki and Shimakaze with armaments, except with the guns shooting as fast as they do, they're really nice. And so we went and picked up this buff because no one was, and we want to get as many of these buffs as possible. We are currently at 3 out of 4, 4 needed for the for the secondary. Oh look, there's another one. So I want to try where we were trying to aim for it, but didn't go so well. And we got only 1 torped, but now it has no more shields. And as you see, our shields went down very quickly from that. We don't have much on shields, like only 6,000. Shields go down quickly. Okay, there we go. We got our 4th debris. So now we just need to eliminate ships, eliminate destroyers, and keep all the areas secure. So we have 4 minutes to keep everything secure. If we haven't eliminated 25 ships and 6 of them being destroyers by the time that the shields are all up, then you have extra time to complete those missions. So another thing is, when defending, if shield hits don't count as defending, you actually have to hit the ship to count as defending. As you see, that's a lot of damage. They do big damage. So you want to keep your shields up. So we're going to try and get that assimilator. And so by activating our F key after the things have that we've launched our torpedoes, it actually affects those, so we can get bigger and more damage from there. And our shields are out again. So I'm going to try and get some of those torps in. I missed those 2 torps. Oh well. We were able to get the shields down for the battleship. We should have used our smoke sooner. Because if we used our smoke sooner, we probably would have had more health. The smoke, it's a cross between Pan-Asian and Italian, because it is it's an exhaust smoke, but also it does it's an exhaust smoke that also stays for a little while longer. So now we just need keep 4 areas and destroy 3 more shields. And there we go. We got him. Destroy 2 more ships. So I'm trying to blind fire. Oh, there he is. And you see the islands really get in the way of the lasers. There we go. In 2 more ships and wait for a minute and a half. So we have a minute and a half left on the battle. I'm going to sit here because it looks like E will need some assistance. And it's easier to, well, it's easier to just stay here than try and maneuver into the middle of E. And since our shields are up, we actually have the stealth. But we're going to start shooting at this destroyer. Because, as you can see, we aim at the nose, and we're going to hit the destroyer. Ow! That was not nice. Oh no, we just got tagged. So we're going to use our shield generator, because those actually don't do much to damage to shields. They do a lot. They just don't do much damage in general. So we're gonna throw some torpedoes out, and using our EMP, because the EMP also increases the damage we do to ships. And there we go. We are able to get the destroyer and the cruiser. And with the EMP and the F key active, yes, we do quite a bit of damage. So yes, one laser does 2,000. And we managed to save. Get the thing. And there we go. We got one more kill at the very end. So, this was a 4-star, not a 5-star. It was only a 4-star. But still, no boosters, and you get 721k credits. That's actually pretty good. We did 577,000 damage, 11 kills, 27 torpedo hits. The single launching, with them being so fast, really helps make the torpedoes easy to hit. 9 defended, so 59 shields hits, and then hits by phasers. So these are split. These are hits to the ships, and these are hits to the shields. And there we go. We are top of the team, 11 kills, 1,700 base XP. So as you can see, they did reduce. So now it's closer to what you would expect from an op. So this is good. And this is good base XP. And onto the details page. Well, that's the ship that we just straight up killed. Yeah, there's a few of these that we straight up killed. So the post laser, those are our torpedoes, 425k damage, and part of that is because one, the phasers, the torpedoes are at their max damage. So we went ahead and increased these so that they do the max damage, and then when you use the EMP burst and the F key, both the EMP burst and the F key increase the amount of damage done. So they make sure that your torpedoes do more. I think you can get over 30k with a single torpedo, using both of them at the same time. Anyways, other fires and damage caused by EMP burst, because the shields count as damage. They go to the damage. And total damage to shields is 211k. And I'm not sure if this is included. I'm not actually sure how the breakdown is included with those. Someone can. Well, actually, I think maybe the shields is separate, because these are the ship HP, and so I can see this totaling up quite a bit with 100, 200, 300, almost, yeah, so I can see this being 500k damage just to ships, with the this shield damage being separate. So technically we actually did over 700k damage. And as for the credits, pure profit. Just pure profit. It's really good. Anyways, if you have any questions, any comments, go ahead, put those in the comment section. I will come up with another video when it comes to the live server. If there are any changes, I will make sure that to notify any of those changes. So far, as from the last video, any of the bugs that I mentioned are still, as far as I've seen, still there. I do hope to see you again next week. Have a good one.